Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. This is a very special video. I am very excited to talk about Marvel Future Revolution because last night was the media showcase, but also, more importantly, the game is available for pre-order in the App Store. Go and check it out. If you put Marvel Future Revolution, it should pop up. Or search for Marvel Future Fight and then click on the developer and it comes up with Netmarble Corporation. But the more spiciest thing, which you can see on screen right now, is saying that there's a date, the 30th of September. That's when you're likely to expect this game. We still don't know if there's going to be a beta for this game, and as well, would like progress be logged, other stuff like that. Hopefully there will be, but I don't really know. Maybe they'll want to put everybody on an equal kind of like threshold and we all go in at the same time. But there was a lot of stuff revealed last night in the showcase which we need to go over. But before we go anywhere, hit the like button, subscribe with post notifications on, or if you are new to the channel, then please do that. I will be doing Marvel Future Revolution on this channel. There's a playlist, and yeah, I'm really excited to cover the revolution. How dramatic, I'm just trying to get you hyped up for the video. Let's deep dive some of this stuff. As a lot of you know, Marvel Future Rev have been hyping up the showcase, the media showcase, which goes over a lot of the kind of, showcase of the game. The showcase itself, which we will be showing in a moment, was in Korean, and it's very difficult in a very short space of time to find any kind of translations for the entirety of it, or at least the stuff that I think players want to find out about. But the Korean Herald, they did put up a little bit of an article on this, and I will be reading out some snippets which I think is going to be very important for the player base of Marvel Future Rev. Marvel Future Revolution offers simplified controls and aims to absorb light users who feel difficulty playing massively multiplayer online games. So I don't know 100% what that means. I don't know if that is meant to be like talk about light sensitivity or kind of like light users or kind of like the people that play it. So it doesn't feel like it's too much of a grindy game, but more of a casual game. I don't know if that is what the intention there is. The executive goes on to say they would feel as if they're playing 3 different games: a scenario-based console game, like a Telltale game, action game, and roleplay game. So I think if you've got, now I work a lot of times with Neopost, who do these kind of like open world RPG type games, but MMOs kind of all smushed into one, and it's kind of like a nice casual and fun narrative to the play. So I think that's what that's being referred to. We'll go over the story structure in a moment because that is showcased in the showcase, but this is the most interesting part here, and the twist. Netmarble took a twist on simplistic narrative of dynamic content in the game. Users can enjoy defensive objectives, raids, and search and rescue missions. Also, the game supports 4 versus 4, 10 versus 10, and 50 versus 50 combat game. What? 50 versus 50? That is absolutely incredible. I think that will probably play into some sort of deeper thing like arena, guilds, whether or not it'd be called guilds, clan system. If a lot of you are familiar with World of Warcraft, and when you do the like Alliance versus Horde kind of, I can't remember what name. It's such long ago since I played World of Warcraft. I remember the PvP narrative, but that's going to be a PvP, I reckon. Well, it's technically there, so you know you wouldn't have that. It wouldn't be like 50 PvE versus 50 PvP. It's just no. So it would be the case that would be your PvP narrative, which I hope there's then something good if you win from the 50-50. To get a real idea of scope and customization, this footage is taken from a dark zone, what I assume to be either raid or this is, I don't know, some kind of multi-battle scenario, in that there's different customization suits that are in play, which is good. But it looks like Laufey, I want to say, is the big bad boss here, which again, I don't know if this is Search and Destroy. It looks like a raid, especially from what I did with things like World of Warcraft in the past. And there's the various different teams kind of going in. And again, just having a quick look to see like if these must be multiple kind of like 4 different runs of footage. So like run 1 with this customization, run 2 with the customization, blah 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 blah. It just looks amazing. Like, it just looks amazing. Now, what of the showcase? This was from the showcase itself, and you can see a lot of the opening. I'd say like this is when you get your first kind of characters for training. There's the different attacks for things like Iron Man, and I won't be able to play any of the kind of audio because it's in Korean, and yeah, believe it or not, I don't know much Korean. Actually, I don't know any Korean. But yeah, this was really cool to showcase some of the attacks and whether or not you can change the view structure here when you're kind of clicking on it. It looks like this seems to be like a mastery tree of some kind, and you must be able to like upgrade certain aspects. or this is customization suits. Let's have a quick look. Okay, this looks more like either your attacks. It's either masteries or attacks that you can have these things in the rotation of usage. So, you can see there, like it's playing in action of you kind of doing that. There looks like there is so much development that's gone into this game. It's absolutely insane. Like, I am really so excited for this game because the level of effort is just like it is like through the roof. And like, imagine all those different attacks which you saw like being applied in. They have different animations and they're part of like a sequencing to do some like amazing moves. You can see in this particular piece of footage that the rotation of different types of costumes is there. There's some pretty amazing ones, especially for Spider-Man. And god damn it, it's so good. Especially that cap. Caps has got like an amazing. I think I just saw like a John Walker US Agent one, and it has Guardian one. Man, that looks sick. These look amazing, and I'm so glad like that you're gonna have. You can play it your way, which I think is crap because like if you look at Marvel Realm Champions, they said Marvel your way. It's just like, yeah, but this is more. This is a proper Marvel your way. And as well, it looks like you can like change certain things. Like you can change headdresses or like the chest piece. Man, so good. Now, I talked a little bit about contents and like the villains and stuff. These must be part of like raiding based systems. I really wish that there was a full translation for a lot of this stuff or subtitles, but unfortunately it just doesn't seem to be that case. But this looks to be some kind of like raid system like protection. You've got to protect something in particular which those enemy bosses are fighting off against. Some sort of arena based scenario, and there's, as I said, there's raiding systems, so that's something you can like team up with. And oh yeah, there's rescue, which you just saw there. Or there's Zola. There's also something here. Now I don't know what this is, whether or not this is kind of like a system of kind of pairing up or something, or what it is. But like again, there needs to be something in an English kind of showcase, so we kind of like get an idea of what's going on. And I can imagine that will be the case very, very soon. But it looks like there you're kind of like creating a team creation of like coming together for something, like looking for group type scenario, or maybe asking for reinforcements or something. It's hard to really tell at this early stage. Also, there was something very weird that I just saw. I thought I've just seen here. It looks like Cap and Iron Man are fighting one another. So I don't know if this is like you are fighting with one another to take down the boss, and it's like there's like warring factions of some kind. And there, it's like maybe it's like who does the most damage because there was a first, second, and third. So yeah, hard to really say at this given time what this is without any kind of a full translation because, as I said, it's all in Korean. There's not much that's been written up in the last few hours about the showcase, but it was cool to end on this note to kind of look at the amount of downloads of various different games. I've got total respect for Marvel Future Fight. It is basically the sister to the game that I cover, Marvel Contest of Champions. But here's the thing, like it's a bit too late for me to start covering Marvel Future Fight on this channel, so my intention is to do Marvel Contest of Champions and Marvel Future Fight, because they're both very different games. One is a very much kind of like, fighter type game, just kind of like reminds me of the old arcade type fighters. And Marvel Future Rev is more of a open world MMORPG, giving me the vibes of the World of Warcraft, but on mobile, but Marvel, that I've craved for absolutely years, especially since I think it was Marvel Heroes was kind of like, it just didn't really hit the mark. This looks like it's going to massively hit the mark of a fantastic game, and I really hope there's kind of an English showcase, just so that a lot more people who would understand English would kind of understand what's going on, or more write-ups, because that's the other thing. If there's more write-ups, and the Korean Herald did a write-up, but we need a little bit more info on the stuff that I'm not able to make assumptions on based on video. And there we go, that's been a little video looking over Marvel Future Revolution, all of the info that we got from last night that I can have translated and know about. And yeah, this looks incredibly exciting. I'm looking forward to what hopefully will be a beta in the coming months, and as well the release, which actually falls on whilst I'm on holiday, so I may be streaming from a hotel room. We'll have to see. I definitely want to be about the launch though, because this is a phenomenal time and I'm phenomenally excited for this game. What's your thoughts? Put it in the comment section down below. Marvel Future Rev, baby. And finally, you can check out some of my other coverage of the game by going up here. This will probably be from some playlists that I've already kind of like done some stuff in the past, and check out some Marvel Contest stuff, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.